At least 20 Indian soldiers have been martyred in the violent clash with Chinese forces in the Galwan Valley in Ladakh. The incident follows rising tensions and is the first deadly clash in the border area in the last 45 years. The army initially said that 3 of its soldiers had been killed, adding that both sides suffered casualties. But later yesterday, army officials stated that a number of critically injured soldiers had died of their wounds, taking the total tally of casualties on the Indian side to 20. It had also released a statement saying that the 2 sides had disengaged. However, it also added that 17 Indian troops who were critically injured in the line of duty had died from their injuries, taking the total people that were killed in the clashes to 20. Meanwhile, sources have revealed that the Chinese side has also suffered 43 casualties, including dead and seriously injured in the Galwan face-off. It is to be noted here that China has not made any official announcement of the casualties on its side. Meanwhile, the United States of America has said that it is closely monitoring the entire situation along the Indo-China border. The violent face-off took place on Monday night along the LAC in Ladakh's Galwan Valley, and these are the first casualties reported along the line of actual control in over 4 decades now, and has led to a fear of increased escalation between India and China. As per reports, the violent clash between the rival troops took place near the patrolling point 14 in the Galwan Valley region, while talks were underway to defuse the face-off in the region. An army statement stated that during the de-escalation process underway in the Galwan Valley, a violent face-off took place on Monday night with casualties. The army said that there were casualties on the Chinese side as well, and added that senior military officials of both sides were meeting at the venue to defuse tensions. Meanwhile, as per reports, no shots were fired from either side, and the Indian and Chinese armies have been locked in a tense standoff at 3 points along the line of actual control, namely the Galwan River Valley, the Hot Springs area and the Pangong Lake since early May. Monday night's incident comes at a time when considerable efforts were being made to defuse the situation. While China is alleging that Indian troops crossed the border twice on June 15th, the Indian side maintains that the Chinese have been making all the advances. The incident comes days after Indian Army Chief General M.M. Rawane said that both sides have been disengaging from the Galwan Valley. Meanwhile, the Ministry of External Affairs has accused China of unilaterally changing the LAC at the area of clash, even as it maintained that Indian activities were within the country's side of the LAC. In a statement, the MEA said that, I quote, "Given its responsible approach to border management, India is very clear that all activities are always within the Indian side of the line of actual control. We expect the same from the Chinese side." And furthermore, the MEA added that the violent face-off happened as a result of an attempt by the Chinese side to unilaterally change the status quo in the area. Both sides suffered casualties that could have been avoided had agreement at a higher level been scrupulously followed by the Chinese side. The MEA statement comes in after a meeting of the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar with Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Army Chief General M.M. Rawane and Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat were also present in this hour-long meeting at Rajnath Singh's residence yesterday evening.